From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now a chance for Elliot Ramos. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Willie Adames stands in.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And here it comes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 2 outs. Well. There's a strike.
Okay.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Checks over to first. Back safely.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And they'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now here is Casey Schmidt. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That one finds the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill for the Giants, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
This is Bryson Stott.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Center field, Lee under it. He's got it, and there's one away. Here's Trey Turner. One down, Phillies down a run. That misses, and a count 2-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bryce Harper to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike. And that's a little bit high.
3-1.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swings and misses, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. 1 down, base is empty. Draws the walk there.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Outside, and the count is even, 2-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Elliot Ramos. And there's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
To second, and he's out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Max Kepler at the plate. And now the count is even. And a curve misses outside. Realmuto on at first. Nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
High fly ball out to left field. Ramos should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's down and away. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Here's the pitch to Adames. And Willie fouls one back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ground ball to the right side. Harper takes it himself. Giants go in order. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Trey Turner now.
Leading off for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2. And it skips into dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Looking to get the tying run on base. Slider misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Chases that one out of the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here comes Bryce Harper. Just misses. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
On the ground to second, might be 2. To Adames, that's 1. And that's 2. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
A little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Wilmer Flores will hit next. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. 2 outs, bases empty. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now batting Max Kepler. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off, Luis Matos.
Right fielder, Luis Matos.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Misses inside, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. And now 2 balls and a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fitzgerald, the runner at first with 2 gone. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man on second, 2 down. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes on to first, and they get Adames for the out. That's the third out. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. On the ground right side, Fitzgerald. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Ryan Walker on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. Phillies have just one out remaining. Bryson Stott digs in now. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
This could end it. Outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.